What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Ark. We're continuing our building today, and you guys are going to be building all the way up until Saturday. Saturday, you'll see some purge videos. I'm going to be getting some people online for that because we need reinforcements. We can't just keep doing it alone. I got to see if Code can get on. I haven't talked to Code in actually quite a while. It's been a while. So just continue our building today. I bet I could probably get the main platform done today. I don't think that's really going to be too much of an issue. I bet if I kind of just do it in the most efficient way possible, I can easily get it done. The problem is, I probably should drop off my tools and stuff to make this even more efficient, just so I have a little bit less weight. Drop off the arrows and the pikes and these inside the bin. I actually should be able to fly him. Yep, there we go. I need to actually repair this pillar. It's not quite touching the ground, if I do remember correctly. And I'm going to kind of just sit and talk and play, as I usually do in my building episodes. So I'm really enjoying Firewatch lately. If you guys haven't given Firewatch on my channel a chance, it's only like gonna be one more episode after this point. It's only like a 4-hour long game. So that being said, it's really not hard to catch up on. And it's probably my favorite game of this year. It is absolutely amazing, and I don't know how, like, it kind of flew under the radar for so long, and then I just saw it on Steam. Like, I hadn't heard about it until I saw it come up on Steam. I generally am pretty good about checking new games and, like, popular releases on Steam, just in case there's something cool that comes out. You guys will see more Kona soon as well. I need to get into it, but I think the only way I'm going to be able to get into it is if I stream it or something. And I can't stream currently because my parents are still at my house, but they leave Saturday morning, so tomorrow's actually the last day that they're here. So streaming schedule is coming back, I believe, this Sunday. I'm gonna be playing probably some Dying Light and stuff with a whole bunch of people. There's also a chance I've been wanting to do a podcast for a while. If you guys don't know what podcasts are, it's essentially just where you sit down with friends and talk about whatever the hell you decide to talk about. Ours would be kind of focused around gaming relatively. But everybody in the house wants to do a podcast. Vuxy and Argyle want to do a podcast. And then I want to do my own podcast for my own channel. So that being said, we'll see if the Powerhouse podcast gets executed. We'll see if the one with Vuxy and Argyle gets executed and how we're going to post it on our channels or whatever we decide to do with it. But there's going to be some podcasts coming up on the channel pretty soon. So that's pretty cool. And I've been wanting to do a podcast for a really long time. I personally watch a few podcasts. If any of you guys watch any podcasts and you would like to, introduce me to them, that'd be awesome. Go ahead and comment down below your favorite podcast. I personally watch PK and the Joe Rogan Experience. I don't watch PK all the way. I generally don't watch them all the way through or listen to them all the way through. I generally fall asleep to them, and I don't really listen to the whole thing. The only time I've probably ever listened to a podcast through and through was when I was driving down to Florida to the house because I wanted to bring my car down here. And we had like so many hours to blow. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to put on a couple podcasts. We ended up watching like 2 or 3 PKs all the way through, which is Painkiller already. It's like Woody's Gamertag, FPS Russia, and Mercadurka, if old time Call of Duty YouTubers, as well as FPS Russia, who's kind of was an FPS YouTuber, but not really. But they're all kind of like when I started watching YouTube, and they were my early inspirations for wanting to start a channel. If you guys didn't know, I actually started as a Minecraft channel. Well, I kind of technically started as a Call of Duty channel. Back in the day, I had Team Corrosive, was my like little go at being a professional team, because obviously everybody back then who played Call of Duty would always know about the optic players and the phase members and all that kind of cool stuff. So I wanted to have a team similar to that where we would create our own content and we would like kind of eventually move in together and have fun and all this kind of crazy stuff. But that never obviously happened. I guess it kind of did happen, but it happened in its own way because what I did back in the day when I was doing YouTube and I was trying to get YouTube going was I would just post anything and all things and just see what stuck. And what ended up sticking was survival games. My first popular game, I would say, was actually DayZ. I used to do informational videos on upcoming updates in DayZ mod as well as DayZ standalone. I would just surf Reddit and surf all these like different random websites discussing what they've heard about DayZ, and I would make these informational videos, and I'd post them on Reddit, and people would watch them. My first popular video got 1,800 views, and I used that cash from the 1,800 view video, which actually turned out to only be like $8 from that video. I took $8 of that money, and then obviously I was working a summer job at a camp. I don't think I've ever talked to you guys about that. I probably have. Some of you old-time viewers I probably have talked to about that. I think, am I on the pillar part or am I on the wall part? I need more pillars. That's what I was doing. But I was a camp counselor for just like a little summer camp. It wasn't like an overnight camp or anything like that. But I used to just have like 10 to 12 kids in my group, and I used to just take them to various activities for about 10 hours a day, 5 days a week in the summer. So I spent most of my summers working, and I used a lot of that money to buy a PC, to buy a good microphone, and all that kind of fancy stuff. If you go back to some of my first videos, they're still up. A lot of them got taken down due to falsifying tags. Back in the day, people used to put tags in their descriptions, and that is a big no-no in YouTube's terms of service. Now it is, and they still expect older videos to be up to par. So a lot of those videos got taken down by some stupid Twitter website. I don't know. This guy was having issues with his own channel, so he went ahead and created a Twitter where he would go ahead and be like, okay, well, if my channel gets all these videos taken down, then I'm going to go around reporting all these other YouTubers' channels. And I was like, yeah, that's fucking cool, thanks. And then I lost like 25 videos, and a lot of them were the early videos. I can still download them, and I can still like re-upload them and fix them, but there's really no point in this case in time. And they were all videos with like 10, 20, 30, 40 views on them. You guys could still go back and watch them, I believe. I don't think they're completely, like, all of them down, but a lot of my early Minecraft stuff got taken down, which is kind of unfortunate because those were pretty fun. But yeah, I used to be a pretty, I wouldn't say hardcore, because hardcore now for Minecraft is more of the whole server-based thing, where everybody kind of like face each other in factions and stuff. I'm not really into it or anything, but I know about it, obviously. I don't really live under a rock when it comes to gaming news, so... But I played Minecraft back in pre-alpha before they even introduced zombies, and it was just pretty much blocks, and all you could do is pick up blocks and place them. I even played it before then when it was a Flash game on a random website. I don't remember. I think it was on Addicting Games or some random website. My friend's like, hey, look at this game. It's cool. You can like build whatever you want. And it was pretty much just, you had your little fist, and you just scrolled like pretty much what you see down below, that little hotbar, 1 through 0. And you just scrolled to a specific type of block. One was brown, one was red. They were just pretty much wall blocks at that point. And you just kind of build what you want. You could punch the ground to put on floors and that kind of stuff. And that's the earliest. I probably played it before. I probably played it when it was a brainchild of Mojang. And then they eventually released it, and I bought it. When I bought it, it was $4. So just take that in consideration now, how expensive the game is. And it got more expensive as the game progressively came out. And I got the game for $4. I actually, if you didn't know, there's a YouTuber called Scene-Anners who actually was one of the first ones to post Minecraft. And that's how his channel originally grew, was off of Minecraft Let's Plays and Minecraft videos alike and all that kind of stuff. He used to post it irregularly. That's how his channel exploded. Before that, he posted Call of Duty 5 videos. That's when I originally discovered him. And then I ended up playing Minecraft, and I was kind of getting out of the whole Call of Duty binge. I didn't really care for it towards like the end of the cycle of Call of Duty 5. I stopped caring a little bit until the next game came out, which I believe at that point was MW2, I believe, if I have my time frames correct. And I ended up actually posting Minecraft videos before Scene-Anners. Not on this channel. This was on a different channel. I believe it was... I had 3 channels back in the day. I had King JSE, which is my initials. I'm not going to obviously say my full name out loud, but people could probably find it on the internet. It's not too hard. But, yeah, that was my original channel was actually Gaming Fatal, which was my gamer tag, which was Fatal J-Rod. J-Rod short for Jared in the way that it's spelled, Jarrod. And then that was my original alias, was Fatal J-Rod. My channel was Gaming Fatal. Fatal Gaming was taken at the time. So I had to make a decision to be like, oh, fine, we'll just reverse it. And that's what I did. And then from there, I ended up doing Call of Duty montages, like quick scoping montage, really terribly edited, Linkin Park videos, let the bodies hit the floor, like the whole very stereotypical YouTube career that most people go through at some point in time. And I ended up posting on that channel. And the reason why I mainly stopped posting on that channel is because people in school ended up finding the channel, and they were pretty much like real life comment section, and it was terrible. It was really bad. One of my videos on that channel actually ended up getting like 4,000 or 5,000 views, which was a lot back then. This was in 2009, 2 years after YouTube came out. This was like, I was probably one of like 20, 30 YouTubers actually consistently posting Call of Duty on a day-to-day basis. A lot of those videos I ended up taking down and stuff, but I was pretty consistent, all things considered, when it came down to posting Call of Duty. This thing is getting massive. I've just been going on like a tangent of talking about my YouTube career, which is kind of cool. I've never really told this story too often. I've told it on stream and stuff, but I generally don't have as many people watching my stream as I do watching these Ark videos, so it's pretty cool. But never did I know it would get to this point in time where I have 440,000 subscribers, I get 30,000 views of video. Like, that was beyond what my brain could comprehend, and that mainly, I'd say, like I said, I owe that mainly to the genre in which I picked. I didn't really pick, like I said, I kind of chose games that I thought would look cool. I originally started with Minecraft, and then Minecraft was doing decent, and then DayZ was doing decent. When Standalone eventually came out, the game was kind of broken and nobody was really playing it, so there was really no time for me to create these really nice DayZ videos, especially with working at a grocery store, as well as my summer job on top of schoolwork and all that kind of stuff. DayZ's not really a game to get easy footage from, so I was mainly hovering around Minecraft and DayZ for a while. And then that led me to finding this game on Kickstarter called 7 Days to Die, which you guys probably all know about, and I don't really post anymore, mainly because it's still the same game. In my head, it really, really is the same exact game it was when it released, and it's just kind of sick and boring for me now. The game's been out for 2.5 years. Not really worth my time. That's what I say. But it was kind of just like a good gap between Minecraft and this game. And the cool thing is, I backed the Kickstarter for a larger amount than most people did, and it gave me 2 copies of the early access to the game. And what they had was an issue with their key service to give out keys so they could download the game on Steam. And I was one of like 10 YouTubers actually playing this game. I think the other one that I really knew about was like, I don't remember what his name was. It was Meat something. He's got like a big meaty cartoon guy. He's cool. He was one of the original ones posting it. He was very large at the time. He was like 100,000 subscribers at the time. I think I've since passed him. Mainly due to H1Z1, Ark, and all these games that I played originally. But I've since passed him, which is pretty cool. But as I was saying, the key system was broken, so I had one of 2 keys. They gave me 2 keys. And I ended up doing a giveaway, and this leads to why I do Part 1 giveaways on a lot of games now. Pretty much whenever developers will give me the keys, I don't like to actually buy them myself. It's too expensive, and it starts to add up, and it doesn't really pay for itself in the videos, so yeah. I'll be right back real quick, though. I'm going to actually get some water. And a short coughing fit later, and I'm back. My throat's been pretty shot lately, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I just have to, like, stop mid-recordings. And that's why I'm, like, Firewatch a lot. Because a lot of it's dialogue, and I don't actually have to talk during it. But as I was saying, I don't know where I left off. Where did I leave off? Completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, 7 Days to Die was kind of turned boring for me, personally. And it led me to kind of the survival game genre. I guess I could have gone back to Minecraft at the time. But I kind of stopped enjoying Minecraft again. That's because I've been playing it already for a year at this point on my channel. And that's one of the mentalities that I had early on YouTube was to never miss a day. Never miss a day of recording, never miss a day of anything. I've posted a video every day it'll be 3 years now in April, so I'm about 2 years, 10 months of never missing a video. And a lot of people are always like, oh, it's been 36 hours since you posted a video. That means you missed a day. But the way I look at it is the calendar day. Like I've never missed a calendar day of posting. If you go back, you might see some in the past. Like I was saying earlier, that Twitter that took down some of my videos. You'll go back and you'll see those gaps. But other than that, you'll never see a day without a video if you go on my uploads list. So that's pretty awesome. And I kept that to myself, and then eventually turned into 2 videos a day, 3 videos a day, and now I pretty much hover around 1, 2, or 3 videos a day. Generally 2, occasionally 3, and then there's those rare times where I'm like, you know what, I have a 4th video. You guys want more footage, so here you go. Which can lead to having your viewership actually lower per video, but you get more views over time because there's more videos for people to click on, which is called the YouTube backlog, which is where a lot of YouTubers struggle to believe that these large channels that post 1 video a day, they get 200,000-300,000 views a video, or they post 1 video a week. If you add that up, 4 weeks, 300,000 views per video, they're only getting 1.2 million views a month. And to put that in perspective, I get about 5 million views a month. So even though my video is 25,000, 30,000 views a video, it adds up because I have a lot of videos. So to each channel is their own, and what I always tell to new prospering YouTubers, ones that are hitting it off and getting 2,000-3,000 views per video, is to never compare yourself to another YouTuber. Every single channel has a different audience, a different demographic, a different group of people watching, a different everything. You're going to have slow times when other people are having fast times. People are going to be fast all the time. People are going to outgrow you. It happens. You just gotta live and learn when it comes to the YouTube space. So I occasionally get those comments of like, oh, Royal has 430,000 subscribers, but he only got 10,000 views to this video. And I was like, yeah, but 10,000 views today. Wait 2-3 days, maybe you'll be at 30. You don't know. And then in 2-3 days, if the video doesn't have 30,000 views, then I generally know that the population doesn't want to see that video. And that's where I kind of toss it over to a stream scenario where the diehards that really did like that game will go ahead and watch. We've pretty much tripled the size of this thing just by talking and doing this. It's crazy. But I'm going to go have a coughing fit. I don't think I'm going to continue building because my voice and my throat is burning right now. I need to pretty much just render this out. But I think I'm going to do a lot more of the platform on stream Sunday, so come check that out. I will be tweeting twitter.com/partiallyroyal when that goes live. So be sure to swing by. I'm going to be right here just building this huge platform. I'll probably post it on YouTube as well after in like a cut it scenario. So I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and adios.